Welcome to lecture series EPG Padasala for Computer Science. In this lecture, I will summarize the activities related to software quality assurance, pre-project, project lifecycle components till review. Learning objectives: outline the components of software quality assurance, summarize the various pre-project software quality components, outline the importance of quality activities and reviews in software development life cycle. Major content of this presentation has been prepared from the textbook Software Quality Assurance from Theory to Implementation, authored by Daniel Gellin, Pearson Education Limited, 2004. Let me first discuss the uniqueness of the software development process. The fundamental differences between software products and other products are caused by the higher product complexity, the invisibility of software, the nature of the product development and production process. For example, consider a flyover is being constructed. The progress is visible to the outside world. However, in the case of software development, the progress is not visible to the outside world. Software projects are more complex than other infrastructure projects. At the same time, they are also flexible. Let me now discuss the environmental characteristics of software quality assurance. Contract conditions and commitments defining the contents and timetable are important. The conditions of the customer supplier relationship realized by the need for consultation with the customer and acquisition of the customer's approval plays a major role. Teamwork requirements is crucial. Need for cooperation and coordination with other software and hardware. Need for interfaces with other software systems. Need to continue carrying out a project when team members change. Need to conduct maintenance of the software system for several years. These are the important environmental characteristics of software quality assurance. Outline what software quality assurance is. We are aware that software is the combination of computer programs, procedures, documentation and data necessary for operating the software system. Software quality is the degree of conformance to specific functional requirements, specified software quality standards and good software engineering practices. Software quality assurance is the systematic, planned set of actions to provide adequate confidence that a software development process conforms to established functional, technical requirements as well as the managerial requirements of keeping to schedules and operating within the budget. Objectives of software quality assurance: assuring with acceptable levels of confidence, conformance to functional and technical requirements, assuring with acceptable levels of confidence, conformance to managerial requirements of scheduling and budgets, initiating and managing activities for the improvement and greater efficiency of software development and software quality assurance activities. Let me outline the need for a comprehensive definition of requirements. The issues related to various attributes of software, its use and maintenance can be classified into content group called quality factors. This has been discussed in the previous lectures. First, McCall's factor model classifies all software requirements into 11 quality factors. The 11 factors are grouped into three categories, namely product operation factors, product revision factors, and product transition factors. Product operation factors: correctness, reliability, efficiency, integrity, and usability. Product revision factors: maintainability, flexibility, and testability. Product transition factors: portability, reusability, and interoperability. We have also discussed in the previous lecture the alternate models of software quality assurance. Two factor models appearing during the late 1980s are considered to be alternatives to the McCall classic factor model, the Evans factor model and the Wills factor model. Both models add the factor verifiability. The Wills model adds the factors safety and manageability. Let me outline the components of software quality assurance. Software quality assurance components are employed to challenge the multitude of sources of software errors and to achieve an acceptable level of software quality. The components are pre-project quality components, project lifecycle quality components, infrastructure error preventive and improvement components, software quality management components, standardization, certification, and software quality assurance assessment components. Organizing for software quality assurance, the human components. Contract review. Contract review activities must include a detailed examination of the project proposal draft and the contract drafts. Contract review activities include clarification of the customer's requirements, review of the project's schedule and resource requirement estimates, evaluation of the professional staff's capability to carry out the proposed project, evaluation of the customer's capacity to fulfill his obligations, evaluation of the development risks. Contract review: once a software development contract has been signed or a commitment made to undertake an internal project for the benefit of another department of the organization, a plan is prepared and its integrated quality assurance activities are also listed out. The main issues treated in the project development plan are schedules, required manpower and hardware resources, risk evaluations, organizational issues like team members, subcontractors and partnerships, project methodology, development tools, software reuse plans. The main issues treated in the project's quality plan are quality goals, which are expressed in the appropriate measurable terms, criteria for starting and ending each project stage, list of reviews, tests and other scheduled verification and validation activities. Development plan: 11 types of elements constitute a development plan: project products, project interfaces, project methodology and development tools, software development standards and procedures, mapping of the development process, project milestones, project staff organization, required development facilities, development risks, control methodology and project cost estimates. 5 elements constitute a quality plan: quality goals, planned review activities, planned software tests, planned acceptance tests for externally developed software and planned configuration management. Let us discuss the quality activities in the project life cycle. Quality assurance activities happens in conjunction with the completion or examination of activity milestones which require review of the product development activities which are previously completed. Software quality assurance professionals should be acquainted with the various software engineering methodologies so that they can prepare a quality plan that is properly integrated into the project plan. Software development methodologies, the 4 models of the software development are discussed. The software development life cycle model, the prototyping model, the spiral model, object oriented model. There are other methodologies also. The SDLC model is the classic model. It provides the most comprehensive description of the process available. It displays the major building blocks for the entire development process described as a linear sequence. The SDLC model can serve as a framework within which the other models are presented. The prototyping model is based on replacement of one or more SDLC model phases by an evolutionary process, where software prototypes are used for communication between the developer and the users and customers. A prototype is a working model of the system. A prototype can be a throwaway prototype or evolutionary prototype. In throwaway prototype, the prototype is developed, demonstrated to the client and discarded. Evolutionary prototype is developed, it is refined further and further, and it will serve as the end product. The spiral model provides a methodology for ensuring effective performance at each phase of the software development life cycle. It involves an iterative process that integrates customer comments and changing requirements, risk analysis and resolution, and software system planning and engineering activities. The object oriented model incorporates large scale reuse of software by integrating reusable modules into new software systems. In cases where no reusable software models are available, the developer may perform a prototyping or SDLC process to complete the newly developed software system. Let me outline the factors affecting software quality assurance activities. Project factors: magnitude of the project, technical complexity and difficulty, extent of reusable software components, severity of failure outcomes if project fails. Team factors: professional qualification of the team members, team acquaintance with the project and its experience in the area, availability of staff members who can professionally support the team, and familiarity with the team members. Verification, validation and qualification. Quality assurance activities examine 3 different aspects of quality by means of software, product verification, validation and qualification. Verification examines the consistency of current development activities with the products from previous phases. Validation represents the customer's interest by examining the extent to which the customer's original requirements have been fulfilled. Qualification reviews project application of professional standards and coding procedures based on the assumption that applying these standards facilitates maintenance. Review: a process or meeting during which a work product or set of work products is presented to project personnel, managers, users, customers or other interested parties for comment or approval. Reviews occur special importance in the software quality assurance process because they provide early detection and prevent the passing of design and analysis errors to stages where error detection and correction are much more intricate, cumbersome, and therefore costly. The objectives of reviews. The direct objectives are to detect, analysis, and design errors, to identify new risks expected to affect the completion of the project, to identify deviations from templates and style procedures, to approve the design product, allowing the team to continue to the next development phase. The indirect objectives are to serve as an informal meeting place for the exchange of knowledge about development tools, techniques, etc., to promote and support the improvement of development methods by supplying new data for analysis of design errors. Review methodologies. Several methodologies can be implemented when reviewing documents. Formal design reviews, peer reviews, which includes inspections and walkthroughs, expert opinions. Formal design reviews. Formal design reviews, which are called as design reviews, and formal technical reviews differ from all other review instruments by being the only reviews that are necessary for approval of the design product. Without this approval, the development team cannot continue to the next phase of the software development project. The participants in a design review. The review leader should have knowledge and experience in development of projects of the type reviewed. Seniority at a level similar to, if not higher than, that of the project leader. A good relationship with the project leader and his or her team. A position external to the project team. The review team. The entire review team should be selected from among the senior members of the project team together with appropriate senior professionals assigned to other projects and departments, customer user representatives, and in some cases software development consultants. Preparations for a design review. Review leader preparations. The main tasks of the review leader in the preparation stage are to appoint the team members, to schedule the review sessions, to distribute the design document among the team members. Review team preparations. Team members are expected to review the design document and list their comments prior to their review session. In cases where the documents are sizable, the review leader may ease the load by assigning to each team member. Review of only part of the document. Typical design review session agenda includes a short presentation of the design document, comments made by members of the review team, verification and validation in which each of the comments is discussed to determine the required actions that the project team has to perform, decisions about the design product which determines the project's progress. The decision can take three forms: full approval, partial approval, denial of approval. Post review activities. The design review report. Review leader's responsibility is to issue the design review report immediately after the review session. This enables the development team to perform the corrections earlier and minimize the delays to the project schedule. The report's major section contain a summary of the review discussions, the decision about continuation of the project, a full list of the required actions. For each action item, the anticipated completion date and project team member responsible are listed. The names of the review team members assigned to follow performance of corrections are also listed. The follow-up process, the person who follows up the corrections is required to determine whether each action item has been satisfactorily accomplished as the condition for allowing the project to continue to the next phase. Follow-up should be fully documented to enable clarification of the corrections in future. Peer reviews, formal design reviews are authorized to approve the design documents so that work on the next stage of the project can begin. This authority is not granted to the peer reviews whose main objectives are detecting errors and deviations from standards. Two peer review methods are inspections and walkthroughs. Inspection, it is used to verify the compliance of the product with specified standards and requirements. It is done by examining, comparing the product with the design, code, artifacts and any other documentation available. It needs proper planning and overviews are done on the planning to ensure that inspections are held properly. Meetings are held to do inspections and then on the basis of the feedback of the inspection, rework is done. Walkthroughs, peers question and comment on the artifact to identify as many defects as possible. It involves no prior preparation by the audience. Involves minimal documentation of either the process or any arising issues. Defect tracking in walkthroughs is generally inconsistent. A walkthrough is an evaluation process which is an informal meeting which does not require preparation. Expert opinions prepared by outside experts support quality evaluation by introducing additional capabilities to the internal review staff. The organization's internal quality assurance activities are thereby reinforced. Outside experts transmit their expertise by either preparing an expert judgment about a document or a code section, participating as a member of an internal design review, inspection or walkthrough team. Summary: to achieve an acceptable level of software quality assurance components are employed. Pre-project quality components, contract review, quality and development plans have been discussed. Project lifecycle quality components, verification, validation, qualification and reviews have been discussed. I acknowledge the authors of the books which I have referred and the web resources I have used for this presentation. Thank you.